Whoa. Well, that's great. Oh, my heavens. Lord have mercy. This thing's acting up again. Well, anyway, here, Doc's, what it is, it's a funny looking holder that I can somehow clamp to my desk, and then it holds the smartphone so I can do these videos. But every now and then, if you look at it sideways, yeah, darn thing will drive you nuts. Oh, my. I guess I could go out and get a new one, but gee, what fun would that be? Holy mackerel. Oh, here. Well, that's my thumb. Yeah. There you go. Yes. My Moby thumb. Hmm. Well, in any case, I just got to thinking. I don't know. I was just kind of, I, I was kind of just laying in bed, the covers over my head, thinking, oh God, another day. And I'm thinking of the different, I'm thinking of the different crummy things I may have to do today at work, or in the course of the day, one thing or one trial or tribulation coming my way. And honestly, I had the covers kind of over my head. And then I got to thinking, hey, stupid. That's my nickname for myself. Yeah, he's stupid. I got to thinking, I could also turn all that around and do some nice things. And some of those things that are going to be hard to do today are actually doing something to make my part of the world a little nicer. I'm sure I'm going to have at the supermarket I work for, I'm probably going to have some shelves to clean. I'm going to have to go get carts, I suppose. Uh, I'll probably have to help stock some shelves. Well, that's a good thing to be doing. There's nothing wrong with that. That helps people find the food they want at a reasonable price. They don't have to go out and shoot a bear to survive. The bears dig that. There's maybe they'll find a treat for the kids. Got different holidays coming up. Well, what are we into now? St. Patrick's Day. Well, the people are probably getting a thing or two for that. Some corned beef, if nothing else. A little bit of cabbage, And you get right down to it. There's a lot of good you can do in the course of a day. Some of it you don't even, it just runs right by you. You don't even notice you're doing it, or that someone has done it for you. I mean, like last night, I had some trouble with my main computer, and I may have to get a new one maybe in a few months. And but I could be glum about that. But hey, it'll be kind of nice to get a new computer. I've had this old one now for, I think about 10 years. The guy at the computer store said, this thing's getting kind of old. He says, you're missing keys on this thing. He says, you can get a computer. I said, well, yeah, I guess. But how? He says, you don't, looks of things, you don't use it for much more than writing. We'll find you something that's, you don't need a computer that is 3 foot by 4 foot for the screen, and can and does all these crazy calculations. Look, you just write with your computer. I said, well, that's what I do. And he's, well, we must have something, and it won't be a horrible king's ransom. He said, but in a way, I think sometimes I know myself, and I'm assuming you do it too. We get too embellished too drawn into embellishing the negative, when really we should be embellishing the positive. Some of the cool things, think of some of the cool things you did yesterday for one person or another. One way or another, I'm sure you helped someone along the way. Well, revel in that. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Think about it. And you probably had someone help you out one way or another. There you go. I don't know. I think somehow we got to start getting, maybe we're watching the news too much. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with the news. It's nice to know what's going on in the world. But, and I suppose if you ran a news show that was all about good things that are happening, I don't know. I don't know if that would fly. It might not. But day to day in your own life, I'm sure in the course of a day, you can at least find 5 things that were cool that happened today or on a given day, right? I'll bet you can. There's got to be at least 5. All right. Well, keep your eyes open again. And then also eyes open for targets of opportunity so you can give back to some of the good that was given to you. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making even the least bit of sense, but it strikes me that it's a good idea to stay on the positive and as the late and great Gene Shepard used to say, keep your knees loose and your glove oiled and be ready for what comes your way, that where you can be of some service, some help, some consolation, some throw a little love into the mix. There you go. I'm just saying. Makes sense to me. I'm going to work on that today. How about you? Good. I'll see you later. Lord's Prayer moment. Oh, if there ever was one. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory forever. So be it. That's one heck of a gift, that prayer. That prayer pretty much says it all. You want to know what to do today? Say that prayer and then think it over and see how you can apply it. Okay? We'll see you later. Bye now. God bless.